I don't know what to do with the mop on my head. Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you are all doing really well today. I am super excited about today's video because my family and I just got back from a wonderful trip to Disney World. This is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. So I'm talking about Disney today because you may be interested to know, fragrance community, that you can buy fragrances, good quality fragrances at that. You can buy fragrances at Disney World. I also want to preference this to say that I am specifically talking about Epcot in Disney World in Orlando, Florida, in the United States. I have absolutely no clue what Epcot in California, or if there's another Epcot anywhere else in the world. I have no idea what they carry. You may already know that. I did not know that a couple years ago until my first trip, and I did some research, and I was very thrilled that you can buy good quality fragrances. Now, from my understanding with a lot of the other merchandise that is available at Disney stores, you can sometimes elect to have your purchases shipped home to you so that you don't have to worry about packing them away in your suitcase, worry about them breaking on the way home, so on and so forth. We did that with some items, did not do that with fragrances, but that may be worth asking a question. I am going to try and make this video as succinct as I possibly can. I found some good stuff, y'all. So let's talk about it. So I will start off by telling you which countries in Epcot, because Epcot is a world showcase, and surrounding a large body of water, they have outlined specific food stands, beverage stands, restaurants, and shops that all mimic certain countries around the world. And also, cast members, aka staff members of Disney, are often specifically from the countries in which they are representing in Epcot. So I think that is really cool. So let's talk about all of the countries within Epcot that you can find quality fragrances. Also, I want to tell you that I would love to have provided footage for you inside all of these fragrance shops, but every time I saw someone go in there and try to take pictures, they kindly asked that the person not take any photography or video footage. I cannot remember the names of every store that I visited where I found these fragrances, but I will list them either here or down below for you. I was thrilled to find that the UK section of Epcot carried a really good selection of Penhaligons. So France, as you can expect, had several places where you could find good quality fragrance. There is a store that sells exclusively Dior. From what I understand, there used to be a Givenchy store. Sadly, that one is no longer there. That is one that I was hoping the most to encounter, but it is closed down. However, there is a Guerlain store. And the final place that I was able to find good quality fragrances was in Italy within Epcot. We had a huge selection of Acqua di Parma. So let's talk about what I came home with. I will save the best for last. So the first one that I want to talk about is from the Guerlain store. So this is from the Acqua Alegoria line, and this is Forte Rossa. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys, I'm telling you, I've said for a long time that I despise rose, and I think I'm a liar. So it is an EDP concentration, so it's already going to take you a lot further than the traditional Acqua Alegoria line. It's still not incredibly long lasting, but I find it to be so elegant and so wearable. If you are a rose lover, you need to try this out. It's very delicate. When you smell it from the atomizer and on the initial wear, it does have that traditional dense powdery rose, but if you struggle with that like I do, it does dissipate into a fruity type of rose where it goes a lot more transparent. If you like Delina La Rosée from Parfums de Marly, then I assure you, you will probably like this. This is a little bit more rose heavy. Delina La Rosée is a lot more green, a little bit more watery. Think of that same type of intensity, but just a little bit fruity. A little bit fruity. You'll kind of understand this a little bit, but it starts off a lot more dense and powdery, but it really blossoms on the skin and it wears so beautifully on clothing. So that is Acqua Alegoria Forte Rossa. My husband fell in love with a fragrance while we were in Guerlain as well, and he came home with Oud Essential or Oud Essential. I don't know if you can tell, but it is a deep forest green bottle, and that speaks to how this fragrance smells. This is a super clean oud. It's a little bit spicy, almost a little bit piney. Think of an oud forest, but like an evergreen oud forest. That's really kind of what I liken this to. It's gorgeous for winter, gorgeous for the fall weather that's coming up, and this smells so, so great. I definitely think that a woman could wear this too, but this definitely just reads manly to me. So that is Oud Essential from Guerlain. And finally, the biggest surprise of all was my experience at Penhaligons in the UK section. Her name was Shirley, was the sales associate that was helping me. She worked for the brand and she was phenomenal. 2 people that ended up subscribing to me on the spot. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry I didn't get your names, but my husband was talking up my channel and they had me search for my name on YouTube and they subscribed to me on the spot, and that was so lovely. So you know who you are. What did I walk away with? So first of all, whenever you purchase a full bottle, she was running this special where you could get a travel size of any fragrance of your choice. Now, this is the travel size that she gave to me. This is gotta be at least 10 mil, but I'm thinking more like 15 to 20, and it is real glass. I was silly enough not to like ask for a label to put on it, but this is Blenheim Bouquet. What this is technically a barbershop scent, but this gets a full-on juicy, delicious blast of lime. I saw some people on Fragrantica likening this to like a lemon lime cough drop or like throat lozenge, and I definitely get that comparison. Towards the mid, this starts to get a little bit mentholy, but don't worry if that sounds unappealing, that wears off. This is so refreshing, so juicy, so gorgeous. There is some lavender in here. I believe there's some pepper or maybe some musk in the base. It is a blast of citrus lime, and I know we're maybe getting into too late in the year to be talking about citrus, but I'm so glad that I have this bad boy because it's a huge pick-me-up and it's so good. For a citrus fragrance, this lasts ages on the skin, and I cannot wait to get a full bottle of that. So that is Blenheim Bouquet, and I don't hear anybody talking about this one, from Penhaligons. Now, this next fragrance that I want to talk about, and this is my pride and joy and my favorite thing that I picked up at Disney. I was actually a little bit bummed because Demi Rawling just talked about this on her channel, and I've had it for like a week and a half already, and no shade to her. I'm such a huge fan of her channel and her content, but I was like, no, I want to talk about it first, but whatever, there's no competition, and she nailed it as always. So anyway, what am I talking about? I am talking about this beauty right here, guys. This is Constantinople from Penhaligons. Can we have a moment for this lacquered box, this presentation, this seal? Look at this. Look at that. First, guys, just wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Feast your eyes. What I love about Penhaligons is that they look like old apothecary bottles, but they are modern. They have a modern sprayer under there, but they've hidden it with this, I love the whole aesthetic of their bottles. Now, fun fact, I bought this fragrance because the scent is amazing, but it's just extra special because my daughter, when she was born, hot air balloons were the theme of her nursery. When I first smelled this, I was with my sister, and my initial thought was, I need it and I'm gonna wear it. And my sister said, oh my God, I want my husband to smell like that. I also had a friend test this last night who came over, and she was like, I could 100% see this on men and women. Oh my God. This is so gorgeous. And I completely agree with what Demi Rawling said. This is not, I repeat, this is not a safe blind buy. It's a tiny bit sweet, it's dense, it's heavy, it's warm, and it's so perfect for fall and winter. If you are going into cold weather, this is super cozy. I could see this on a man or a woman easily. You're not gonna smell like anybody that you've ever met. It smells like the color of the liquid. It smells golden and warm and delicious, and it's not too mature. It's one of the most beautiful fragrances I've ever smelled and probably going into my top 10 of 2023. All right, guys, so that is everything that I have to share with you from our little trip to Disney World. This was my second time going. I thought it was really cool too because we don't get to travel with that side of the family very often, and everyone knows my serious obsession / problem with fragrance, and 3 other people aside from myself came home with a bottle of fragrance. I feel like that's a job well done. I would love to know in the comments down below, have you ever picked up fragrances from Disney World and Epcot? Did you know that you could buy fragrances in Epcot? And I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thank you guys again for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.